Hello YouTube, it's me, Brittany. I am going to talk about tucking today. Before we get started, I'm just going to warn you that Megan is being rambunctious. She's probably going to interrupt us. Also, everybody's home upstairs, so you might going to hear them walk around. Just a forewarning for you guys. Anyways, I've had some people, well, honestly, this first sparked, I wanted to do a video for this almost 2 weeks ago, and I actually did one, but then I realized I wanted to add something to it, so I didn't post it, and then I went to work for 2 whole weeks and haven't had a day off, and so I am finally on my day off, redoing this video for you guys. First things first, over time, hormones will shrink everything down there for you. So it will make tucking easier over time. I know that right now, maybe in your early years, or you just started HRT, you just started transitioning, it's really, really frustrating trying to hide that monstrosity down there. Eventually you'll get to where I am. I've been on this hormones for 6 months, and I don't wear a gaff anymore. I will tell you about a gaff. I highly recommend a gaff for anybody in the first 2 years. Pretty much, because I think I wore a gaff pretty much for almost all of my first 2 years. But one of the first things you need to know is the right type of panties to purchase. So, unfortunately, not every type of panty out there is going to be accommodating for what we have and what we need. I will tell you the number one you're going to want to steer clear of is any kind of boy shorts or booty short type panties, because they generally have a very small crotch area, and it doesn't make it easy to tuck anything into there. So you're going to want to find something that has a little wide tuck area, except for when you're going with a thong, which I'm going to explain how you can use the thong as well. I personally use a thong pretty much every day. That is all I use. I don't tuck with anything else. I just use a thong to tuck everything. But like I said, I've been on hormones for a while. My testicles don't hardly ever drop down much anymore, so they're easy to hide. I understand some of you guys may not have that capability. So let's start with some of the panties that you're going to need first. I highly recommend a pair of cheeky panties. So like they're going to look like bikini, but they're going to come way up the ass crack like a thong almost. A thong is also really good. The best thing about a thong is, yes, it's not a lot here, but what you're going to use is mostly this area right here. And you're going to tuck everything, and you're going to use the string right here as like a device. So what you'll do is you'll tuck everything down and in, and then you'll come behind and you'll pull this part out. And what I like to do is I like to actually take my thing and I stick it right here into this little sleeve. Of course, I've been on hormones. It's shrunk a lot, so it fits right there. And then anytime I feel like I'm coming out, all I need to do is reach behind me. Obviously not in public. I find a nice private place somewhere to reach behind me, and I kind of just pull that thong tighter up into my ass crack. Some of you guys may be like, well, I don't really like a thong going up my ass. Well, sorry, because we're going to get to a gaff, and that's going to be even worse. So these are the basics. I'm going to show you how I use one of each of these in order to go to the gym, like I did today, and I'll actually show you exactly what I do. Another good pair that I like are like any kind of bikini, anything that's going to be that's going to have a nice thick thing, a nice wide thing right here for you to be able to tuck. Here's another cheeky one. Don't mind what it says on the back. I am a naughty girl. I can't help it. But anyways, yeah, so make sure you purchase those panties smaller than what you normally would purchase. So like I wear a size 9 in every single size of my clothing that I purchase, except for my panties. I go all the way down to a size 5. Because the tighter the better, the easier it's going to be to hold everything in. So when it's tighter, it doesn't have the ability to be loose to fall out. And as you wear underwear throughout the day, they loosen up. So you'll start with a nice tight pair of panties, and by the end of the day, you'll realize that your tuck is coming loose, and it's because your panties are becoming loose as you go, and you'll just need to wash them, and they shrink back down again. But buy panties that are definitely smaller than what you would normally purchase. So if you're hanging around the house and you have a pair of like granny panties or period panties or anything like that that are like your normal size, those are not what you're going to want for when you're going out and when you're tucking and you're trying to make sure that everything is, well hidden. I mean, I'm wearing leggings today, and I think it's pretty well tucked. I pretty much wear leggings every day, and I just came back from the gym. So, and what I when I normally go to work, I just wear one thong. Just how I explained how I do it earlier, to you earlier. That's how I usually wear my every day, because I don't really need to do any massive tucking anymore. Also, I've learned how to just wear a shirt that kind of comes down a little bit so that it's not that visible to you. Also, I'm wearing white today, so I'm obviously not a very good example, but black, darker colors for your leggings or your pants will also help hide that a little bit, if you're having a little bit of bulge as well. So stick to darker colors for your leggings when you're going to want to wear leggings or anything like that. Never wear white leggings. Just my personal feeling on it. I just don't think it's a good idea. I think it's makes it easier to notice your bulge if you have one. Now, if you're going to the gym like I'm going, or if one thong isn't enough, I used to double panty, and I do think this works really well if you're getting into your late second year, third or fourth year. Once you start to realize the hormones, you notice the hormones are shrinking things down there, I think double pantying is a lot easier. And the way to do that is to take a thong first, like this, like I explained to you. You're going to basically put the thong on with everything right here, and you're going to pull it all back up inside, up into your ass crack, and then you're going to take a cheeky or a bikini, one of the other ones I showed you, and you're going to double it up. So the thong is going to hold everything in, and then this one is going to hold everything together. So, and I personally don't try to wear leggings a lot whenever I was double pantying, because panty lines are definitely not going to be something you're going to be able to hide. Unlike now where I just wear one thong, it's so much easier to hide that and I don't have to worry about it. Now, if you're in your early years of transitioning, I wore a gaff for the first 2 years of transitioning. And if you don't know what a gaff is, you can definitely look it up online. It's spelled GAF, kind of like a GIF, those little video things that you use on Facebook or whatever, but spelled with an A. You can purchase these online. They're very expensive online. You get a package of 2 or 3 for like $45 or something. However, the ones online do work well. I did purchase one online gaff when I first started. I really, really liked it. Then I realized I could make this myself at a much cheaper rate without having to worry about having to spend so much money, and it's still just as effective. And so I'm going to show you how I did that. And what you'll need is you're going to need basically an old pair of leggings or an old pair of tights. I pre-cut some stuff today with some old clothes that I have, just to kind of show you what the final product was. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your old leggings. Tights work better than leggings. You're going to want to find something with really good elastic here on the ends, on the top part. You're going to take scissors and you're going to cut this elastic part off. So you're going to go all the way through until you have this type of piece of that elastic. And then you can do exactly what I do, is I basically just come down, since I'm done, I'm going to ruin these leggings anyway. Not these ones. I like these ones. That's why I'm just showing you. But you're going to cut a sleeve like this. I use a sock actually, so I'll get a big tube sock. Like I'll go get like a man's tube sock, preferably some softer fabric, not like hardcore cotton like white tube socks like gym socks, because those are going to be uncomfortable. You're going to want something kind of like this type of material. It's really, really soft. I cut this one really, really small because I haven't made one of these in a while. But you're going to take your leg and you're going to cut you a piece like this off of the legging, and basically what this is your gaff. And what you do is you take your piece like this, and when you cut it, you've cut it so that there's a hole right here, and you can get this like here, boom, in here, and you're gonna take this and you're gonna stick this right in here all the way to the middle, and it's gonna give you something that kind of looks like this. And if you can kind of see it taking shape as it already, you're good. You're looking good. So basically what this is now a makeshift pair of panties. Kind of, sort of, but it's going to be made to pull everything back. And what you're going to do is basically, let me move this chair a little bit. You're going to take this and you're going to stick these into your legs like this. And you'll see how it's left that little slip right there in that little area. For those of you that have trouble with tucking and getting your testicles up inside of you, I highly recommend laying down on a bed, kind of like this, and you'll put your legs up, and you'll find it much easier to tuck those up inside of you. I did it just like this almost every day for like the first 6 to 7 months. I always laid down. I would pull my gaff up, I tuck everything in, and then I would pull my gaff up to where it's supposed to be here. And then I would take it one step further. Like I said, I cut it really small. So make sure you cut it big enough. Don't worry, you're going to cut more than one, because I've always cut more than one. Now, to make it more secure, I always took it and I pulled these two pieces up into this like a thong. And then you can leave it like that. I safety pinned it. Sometimes it depends on what we were doing for that evening, and what I was wearing. If I was wearing like a dress, it was so easy to like safety pin that back there, and then it was never seen and never a problem again. And the best thing about this is that when you need to go to the bathroom, it's simple, easy to remove, just like a pair of panties. Pull them off, and then put it right back on in the bathroom. And then it's not like the old school days when you used to do drag and you had to duct tape and you had to re-duct tape if you wanted to go to the bathroom, which you just didn't, because yeah, it took so long to tuck everything that you were just like, all right, 8 hours, no peeing, here I come. So anyways, I hope that some of this was really, really helpful for you guys. If you want some more information on how to make a gaff, please message me or leave a comment. If you like this video, if you think this video it helped you or it could help anyone else, please feel free to share it. Please subscribe. My subscriber numbers is growing, but it's kind of dwindled down a little bit. Not that I really care. I really just wanted this channel to help. Like I've said, I'm going to eventually start talking about my own personal life. I've had some crazy things going on lately. Another reason why I haven't done a video in a while is because I've just been really, really busy with that. Anyways, please subscribe. I love every single one of you guys, and we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye, everybody.